I'm Daniel Bugden, and I'm one of the resident environment artists here at Red Meat Games. I tackle anything from asset creation to general environment work, I guess, lighting, and anything that kind of falls under the artistic umbrella when it comes to environments. Yeah, so I'm from Trenton, Nova Scotia, just 2 hours out of the city here, Halifax. I've always, ever since playing the PlayStation 2 way back then, and I was playing Monster Hunter on the PlayStation 2, and I was enamored by this lifelike environment and stuff that, when you look at it these days, definitely holds up. But I think that passion definitely drove me to where I am right now, because I never really fell off of video games, for me at least. And I followed that. I started looking into it a lot more. I started messing around in Google SketchUp in high school, just making 3D models and stuff. And I took some courses around multimedia and modeling and stuff in high school. Got into college here in Halifax at a old college, Da Vinci College. And through that, I found my job here at Red Meat Games, thankfully. So that was lucky. And 3 years later, 3.5, here I am. The title I was working on then was Bring to Light. And I was working on that as an environment artist primarily, if not exclusively, I think. So that was definitely a fun project to work on, just kind of diving headfirst into the industry. Learned a lot, definitely. And since then, just work on other unannounced projects, I guess. So Sentience is a asymmetrical, multiplayer-focused game, I suppose. The artistic style that we're going for is kind of cyberpunk-ish, Hong Kong, urban metropolis kind of driven environments, at least. Whenever we were putting together the nightclub level, we were definitely wanting to focus on kind of, I guess, a high contrast, darker kind of level, where kind of, I guess, the lighting would shine through more. The Hangar Level was one of the first ones we actually did, back around when the project actually started. And this one was definitely one of the more expansive levels, I find. It took a lot of iteration to get things right, but I think the overall result of what we have right now is pretty good. The Hangar Level was an interesting one to work on because it's kind of a continuation, I guess, of the factory level, and it was nice because it provides kind of an exterior look to the world of Sentience with the open hangar area. So that was definitely fun to work on. The city level, it's definitely one of our more ambitious levels, I'm going to say. It was definitely the most complicated when putting it together, and just the amount of different assets we had to come up with in order to fill the space and make it look like a lived-in city. All the different kind of assets that you would need to make for something like that, especially given the theme that we're kind of aiming for with cyberpunk. It gave us a lot of interesting choices to make when it came to things that would light the environment. So as someone that was kind of, I guess, tackling the lighting for this level in particular, I quite enjoyed all the different light sources and stuff we had to choose from. I personally had fun just kind of determining the values and the colors and stuff of the signage in the city and the marketing and all that kind of stuff, just because there's definitely a contrasting color palette, I'd say, in the city, and in certain areas it can definitely pop and look quite nice.